Hello everyone. In this video I will show you how to use UMC code to classify multimodal graphs using graph alignment. This work is published in the Journal of Neuroscience Methods. First of all, we will install Anaconda platform, create a Conda environment, and install required Python packages. Then we will go over the representation of the input data that the model expects. Finally, you will see in the demo how to run our UMC code. Let's start with Anaconda installation and environment creation. To do that, first go to the official website of Anaconda using this link. Then download the version for your system and install it. For example, I installed the 64-bit graphical installer for Windows. After the installation, to create a new Conda environment, open up a terminal and run this command. It will generate an environment named UMC. A virtual environment is basically a folder where the Python packages are isolated from those that are already installed in your system. Now we can install the required packages. The first thing you need to do is to activate the environment you newly created. Just type conda activate UMC and run. Next, install NumPy, scikit-learn, matplotlib, networkx and snfpy libraries using pip install. After that, download or clone the UMC project from our GitHub repository. Before running our UMC model, let's take a look at the input data. The first input should be a list of m sets of connectivity matrices from m modalities, where each set is a 3D array with different shape. Here big N represents the number of graphs in a given modality, and small n represents the number of nodes in each graph. The second input is a list of m associated label vectors, where each vector belongs to the corresponding dataset in the main list, and therefore has as many labels as the number of graphs in that dataset. As for the simulated dataset to run our model on, it consists of 3 modalities. The number of nodes in each is respectively 50, 40, and 30, but all have 100 subjects. Now that we are done with the installation phases, we can test our UMC code. There are 2 ways of running UMC model which I will show you in 2 demos. In the first method, we run the model with a single parameter combination. So here in demo 1, after loading the multimodal dataset, we call the function UMC and get the performance scores of that execution. So let's run the code by typing python demo1py. As you see, after future embeddings are extracted, the model runs with those parameter settings and calculates single score. While in the second method, we will perform multiple UMC executions with different hyperparameter settings in order to see which one is the best for a given dataset. You can refer to our repository page for full explanation of model hyperparameters. So the function multiple classifications runs not only the UMC model with all possible parameter combinations, but also regular classification models that will be trained on each unimodal dataset independently. And then it visualizes all scores as bar plot. Now let's run the second demo by typing python demo2py. We can skip to the end of the execution as it might take a while. Our program tried every possible combination of parameters and generated accuracy, sensitivity, and specificity bar plots under the scores directory. As you can see here, the pink and green bars show the UMC results, whereas the scores of individual classification models are displayed in the orange and blue ones. Note that the individual classification results are independent of UMC hyperparameters and duplicated to all subplots for comparison purpose. For more details, you can check our paper video on our Basra Lab channel. The links are in the description below.